everyone, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2019. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me in the new year. And if you're new, hi, my name is Anti-Etiquette and welcome to my channel. So I'm actually trying something a little new today as far as like the setup and where I'm standing. I just wanted to capture some of the natural lighting, but I am wearing my glasses today. So that throws things a little off because I always get a bit of glare in my glasses. So hopefully you guys can see everything all right. But today I just wanted to come talk to you guys about some things that I think all of us can incorporate into our lives, especially, since we're in a new year. Just things that we can incorporate into all of our lifestyles to help us ideally live better and happier lives. And the nice thing about these particular things I'm going to mention is that even though what makes our lives better or happier can drastically differ from person to person, these things are pretty broadly applicable to helping everyone, all of us, just live better and happier lives. So I'm gonna mention 3 things today. I will note that I actually, when I was making this list, not only to share with you guys, but for myself, I definitely came up with more than 3 things, but for the sake of, like a nice round number, 3 is a nice round number. So I'm gonna share with you 3 things today that can help you all live better and happier lives. And if you guys are interested in knowing what other things I came up with, definitely leave a comment down below and I will be more than happy to share that with you guys. So the first thing that we can do more of in our lives to live better and happier lives are to celebrate our wins. And this one is actually new for me. This is amongst the 3 that I'm mentioning, this is the new one that I'm incorporating into my own life. I think a lot of times we often kind of get caught up in the going of things and crushing goals, that when we do achieve a goal, we don't really take time to stop and give ourselves a really nice, well-deserved pat on the back for what we've achieved. So definitely make a note to take the time and the energy to congratulate yourself and celebrate yourself for crushing that new goal that you have. And the trick with this that I heard is that when you're planning the goal, that if you also plan how you're going to reward yourself once you accomplish that goal, that not only helps you motivate you to get you to that goal quicker, but also once you do achieve that goal, you can be like, oh yes, now I get to reward myself because I deserve this and this is what I set out in the first place. So first thing, celebrate your wins. The second thing that I wanted to mention is to practice gratitude. And you'll notice that I'm very careful with my words here. I'm not saying be grateful. A lot of people are like, oh, you should be grateful. But gratefulness, I believe, isn't just a state that you turn on and off, I feel that it's something that you come into and you learn to do more. Kind of like praying, maybe, if you're religious. It's not something that you just can do or you can't do. It's something that you kind of come into. So I say practice gratitude because it's something that you're gonna slowly incorporate into your lifestyles, into your mentality, into your thought processes. And that in turn is gonna impact how you think about situations and how you perceive situations and how you end up handling situations as well. I know many of us, even if we're in difficult times, struggling with different things, generally speaking, all of us can find something that we're grateful for. A lot of times we can get kind of down in the dumps about our situation. So it's hard to be able to tease out and find what can we be grateful for in this time of adversity. I really think that practicing gratitude can try to help just bring a little bit of light into all of our lives. And the third and last thing I want to mention is to have a growth mentality. And this is actually my favorite one. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about this before, about just wanting to grow and do more. And I just really think that adopting a growth mentality will help you thrive in both good and bad situations. And also is gonna help you just excel more as a human being, if that makes sense. So if you start to adopt the growth mentality, maybe things that are mistakes or mishaps in your life, you can look towards them as being more like learning opportunities. Those kind of things are what I mean by adopting a growth mentality. And also just like embracing challenge, wanting to challenge yourself, embracing discomfort, leaning into those uncomfortable situations, because those are the situations that are going to help you grow as an individual. So yeah, for sake of not letting this video get too long, I'm going to cut it off there. Those are the 3 things that we can all incorporate into our lifestyles in 2019 to live both better and happier lifestyles. So remember, those 3 things are to celebrate your wins, to practice gratitude, and to adopt a growth mentality. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you did like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Also leave a comment, maybe subscribe if you could be so inclined to. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much.